What up, y'all? How's it going? Yeah. So, just ate some lunch. Catching up on Critical Role. Yeah, they just uploaded their new episode a few hours ago, so catching up on that. Yeah. Crit Roll. Yeah. Let's see what else. See, there's a couple things I want to talk about. Something I learned about, I think yesterday, that I didn't talk about, was apparently there's a new astrological sign. I don't really believe too much on that, but I like the fact that I'm a Leo, and apparently I'm not Leo anymore. And that makes me really sad, because I don't know, I'm not huge into it, but now there's 13 zodiac signs or something like that, I guess, and they've changed the zodiac calendar. And yeah, I'm not a Leo anymore. But maybe, since I was there with the old one, let's grandfather that in. So I'm still a Leo, and let's make myself feel good. But yeah, I don't really believe too much in that stuff, but it's just a fun thing. And I don't know, lines are cool. So yeah, that's something. Another thing I want to talk about was I made a post auctioning my cousin CM on this thing called Subtle Asian Dating, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. My cousin told me that if he finds the one through my post, he'll make me his best man. So that's what it's all for. We're trying to strive for a goal here. But yeah, if you guys are interested, my cousin is single, ready to mingle. Yeah, hit him up. I'll put a link to his IG in the description below. Yeah. Let's see. What else? That's about it. I have my conservatory class today. The movie that I ended up picking for my assignment is The Little Hours. It's a movie I watched before, but I just wanted to watch it again and do a better character study on it, because the first time I watched it was more for entertainment. So now the second time I watch it, it's more for studying purposes. But yeah. So yeah. So I got that class in a few hours. So yeah, that's it. And I just did a couple chores today. And yeah. I'm also trying to set up I'm trying to do my first time DMing a DnD campaign, mini campaign. So I set up a thing with some of my homies from back east, and then hit up one other person. So it seems like it's gonna be a party of 4. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. So I'm just gonna, it's all of their first time ever playing D&D, so I'll walk them through character creation and things of that sort. Yeah, and we'll go from there. So cool. All right, y'all, that's about it. I'll talk to you later. What up, y'all? How's it going? Just finished up with class, and yeah, it was pretty dope. For the first half of class, we were just watching the archive of Second City scenes and kind of breaking them down and seeing what makes them funny, and that was really dope. That's something I've never done in my improv classes. This is definitely a different type of class, and doing the scene study was really dope, and doing it with the teacher and other people in class, hearing their different opinions, it was really dope. So yeah, it's cool. I liked it. And so that's what we did for the first half of class. And then the second half of class, what we did was we started to do more scene work and developing them more. So before, we were just kind of doing the intro and the beginnings of a relationship, and now we're transitioning to the turning point of scenes. And that was it's really dope that we're breaking it down and really seeing what integral parts there are in these scenes, because I feel just in the regular improv classes, it was more of just getting used to improv and thinking like that, instead of breaking things down. It was more of just getting used to it, understanding the basics of the structure, which is dope. And it really prepared us for the conservatory, because now it's we're still doing the improv, but now we're really breaking down the different parts of the improv so that we can, like, instead of it being short, like 1 minute scenes, like we can start making full on sketches. And I'm definitely seeing the transition, because today, I mean, we transitioned into doing like 3-4 minute scenes, which is something I've never done before with improv. So yeah. And something that me and my scene partner both realized in one of our scenes was that we transitioned too early with the turning point. And usually the turning point is a part in the scene where something causes like an emotional shift or a transition in the scene between the relationship of the characters. And our transition there, our emotional shift, happened a little bit too early in the scene, where we didn't develop enough on our main relationship and how we felt about each other, and our background before we like jumped into this like turning point. And then when we jumped into the turning point, it became more of like a back and forth, like pitter patter of like bickering between two people, which is something that like can be funny for a little bit, which is good for a turning point. But then when you're living in that world for most of the scene, it can become a little bit more distracting and uncomfortable for some people. And definitely, like with my own choice, I definitely felt like I could have made a choice to break off from that decision, from that turning point, and then resolute to a different type of emotion, so sometimes you resolute back to what the main relationship was, or you resolute to like a new sort of like transitioned relationship between you two. And instead of doing that, I decided to stay within the realm of that turning point, and I felt like my scene partner got a little bit uncomfortable, and I totally understand, because it's like we were kind of running out of things to pitter patter about, and also it like because of the dynamic of how we had built our relationship, it was more of like I was like this egotistical like asshole, and he was more of like a hardworking guy trying to get his life together, and I was talking down on him a lot, and I felt like when you do it for a little bit, it can be like really funny, because it's like you see that this guy's a complete asshole. Like I was playing like kind of like a caricature of like someone who thinks that he has it all, but then when you live in that for like way too long, it can become uncomfortable, and I felt that uncomfort happen within the scene. So yeah, I did message my scene partner about it afterwards and see if he wanted to talk about it, because I feel like it could have been a really funny scene that can like build into like a longer sketch, and it gave me an idea for something I do want to write for an episode of the show that I'm writing, but I want to break it down with him so that I can hear his thoughts on like where we could have gone, because I have my own thoughts of like how I could have reacted and organized the scene differently, so I kind of want to hear his opinions as well. But yeah, so yeah, but overall like the class was really good and it was a lot of fun, and learned a lot. So I'm really learning a lot in conservatory, and it's awesome. We have another homework assignment, so gotta do that. And yeah, so that's it for that. What else happened? This is something interesting. I updated my Instagram, and they made a change to the UI UX design, and I don't like it. Just like straight up. I'll be honest about it. I texted like some of my cousins and my brother and stuff, seeing if they had a change to theirs too, but I guess I'm part of a test group. But something about that design is that like there's like kind of like a rerouted way to get to my likes and my notifications, which I don't like, because it feels like too much work to get to the notifications. And they replaced the notifications button, which is usually at the bottom, with a shopping button. So every time I'm like just automatically trying to click on the the notifications button, I'm clicking on the shopping button, and then I'm just like here looking at the shopping stuff, and I don't want to buy anything because I'm broke. So yeah, So I personally don't like the UI UX design on it, because I feel like it's forcing me to go into this shopping, the shopping part of Instagram that I never knew existed. But I see the point. I see that they're trying to probably increase flow to their transaction market, so that more transactions probably happen there. So I definitely see the point of it. I just personally don't like it. So that's just my opinion. If you guys have that change with your Instagram, let me know in the comments below. That'd be really interesting. I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. Let's see, there's another thing I wanted to talk about, but I can't remember what it was. But it had something to do with something else and I can't remember. Whatever. If I think about it, I'll talk about it. So cool, that's about it. All right, you guys, that's it. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. All right, peace. What up, y'all? How's it going? So yeah, I made a proposition to JV just now, and I wish I recorded it, but I didn't. I just told him, I'm trying to get into running again and like work out, because it's been like a month since I worked out and I'm starting to feel like very flabby. So I told him if I don't run tomorrow, he can do something to me. Initially I said he could slap me, but he said he doesn't like violence. So I told him, I'm like, all right, you can do something to me and you don't have to tell me what it is, or you could make me do something and you don't have to tell me what it is. So if I don't run tomorrow, then he's gonna do something. I don't know what it is, but as soon as I said like you could make me do something, he got an idea in his head and he was like, all right, easy. And now I'm scared. I don't know what it is. So yeah, I'm scared. So I feel like I needed this stimulation for me to run, because like I've been so lazy about it, because I've been saying every day like, oh, I'm gonna work out, or I'm gonna run, and I haven't done it. So I need to get off my butt and do it. So yeah. Another thing too is that like one of my homegirls posted a video on her Snapchat, or she sent me a Snapchat actually, of her like eating the spiciest chip in the world, or something like that, or one of the spiciest chips in the world. And I was like, yo, I was like laughing at her and stuff, and she told me to try it, and I said, I'll try it if you buy it for me. And she's gonna be sending me a chip. So I don't know when it's arriving, but whenever it does get sent, I'll be putting it on the vlog and my reaction to it. I'm putting my body through some pain. But yeah, so that's it. Cool. I think I'm gonna end my vlog here too, because all I'm gonna do is just like wash these dishes and then go up and sleep. So yeah, cool. I made pasta for dinner again and some kale, but I overcooked my kale and I overcooked my pasta because I was trying to send a message while I was cooking and I totally lost track of time. So I messed up, and like my kale is like burnt, it tastes like ashes, and like my pasta is overcooked, so and it's super soft. So yeah, I'll be yeah, so that sucks, but it is what it is. So yeah, that's the thing. Hey, look, it's the man of the hour. What up, JV?
Better run tomorrow.
Okay. What does that mean?
What do you mean? You said you're gonna run tomorrow, or else you're gonna do something for me.
Okay. I don't know what that means. Well, okay.
I don't know what it means. Be scared.
I'm scared. I am scared. I'll run. God. Okay, cool.
You're just gonna run?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna run. I'm gonna do the workout too. I'm gonna go to the track and like, every time I do a lap. Yeah, and then every time I do a mile on the track, I'm gonna do like push-ups, sit-ups, and squats.
Okay.
That's what I did when I was in Connecticut.
Okay.
So yeah.
You should snap that. I wanna see it.
Okay.
I wanna see the other parts.
Okay, sure.
Right, good night.
Good night, bro. Good night. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. Love you guys, and good night. Peace.